We have the t-shirts back in stock, my darlings. What is delayed is not denied. We have it in blue since you loved it so very much indeed, my darlings. You better go ahead and get your t-shirt before it sells out, because I just might go ahead and do a yellow t-shirt for you and an orange t-shirt. You have to bear in mind, Baby Girl is a small brand. We are self-funding here, so I can only do so much. But yes, the t-shirt is back and I am living and loving. I also have a surprise for you. Yes. You asked and I said, why not? We have brought the black t-shirt back. What is delayed is not denied. Are we living and loving? Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, baby? Well. Fumi Nation, you know I love you and you absolutely love me back. I see all of your messages and the avalanche of messages I got from you in relation to this video that so many of you were alerting me of in relation to Ashlee and Joe. I have to appreciate the passion, because you guys are out there and we are definitely on the same page when it comes to justice for Ashlee Jenae. I try to respond to as many. Of you, because what I'm really grateful for is that you reach out to me. I am very grateful for it, and so I try to respond to as many as I can with all of the stuff that I have to do on a daily basis as well. The video in question, if you look at it, first and foremost, you will see that it's a building. That's a building, brick building, of where, you know, the supposed Ashlee is running up on, and you have the supposed Joe running up after her. That is not in Zanzibar, that's not in Tanzania. Where they were in was a resort, remember? And they had their own villa. So just the venue, the scene alone, that is not Ashlee, that is not Tanzania, that is not Zanzibar. Could it be a situation where it was in her residence in Miami or her place in Miami? Most probably. That could be, maybe she lived in an apartment building. Absolutely. But it's AI. No, I beg your pardon. It's not AI. It's not AI. It's not Ashlee. It's not Joe. Joe came out with a comment. And I was like, oh wow. With the quickness, he was able to respond to this somewhat, would I say, viral video. Ashlee Jenae'S fiancé, Joe McCann, says viral video of hotel chase is a deep fake. Yeah, he told TMZ this. He's very chummy with TMZ. Have you noticed? Yeah. Let me just get to it because I want to see whether he said anything else. Yeah. A viral video claiming to show Ashlee Jenae being chased by her fiancé Joe McCann in a hotel before she was found deceased in her room is nothing more than AI generated slop, at least according to Joe's legal team. Full story in the bio, and this, my darling, is from TMZ. So let us go into that. Yep. Because I've always said I would come up. Aha, there we go. Ashlee Jenae'S fiance, Joe McCann, viral hotel video is a deep fake. A viral video claiming to show Ashlee Jenae being chased by her fiance, Joe McCann, in a hotel before she was found deceased in her room is nothing more than AI-generated slop, at least according to Joe McCann. In a social media post that's picking up a stream online, a woman is being chased by a bald man in what appears to be a hotel stairwell and hallway. The post claims to show new footage of Ashlee and Joe, but Joe's attorney, Edward Andrew Palsnick, tells TMZ the video is an atrocious deepfake. We are investigating who is responsible for peddling this garbage and will be taking forceful legal action. OMG. Allegedly. A lot of Fumi Nation tells me, Fumi, please say allegedly, honey. Okay, I am saying allegedly, but allegedly, TMZ has it right here. Yeah. The screenshots will be up here for you guys. As reported, Ashlee died earlier this year during a birthday trip in Tanzania. She was found deceased in her room just days after getting engaged to Joe. Ashlee's fiancé remained in Tanzania for nearly a month while cooperating with authorities as part of the death investigation and has since returned home to the United States after being cleared to leave the African nation. You know what's funny? We were told that Joe was being detained and his passport had been seized, temporarily. But we did not see any pictures, images of Joe being detained in Zanzibar. No, we didn't see anything. We don't even know guaranteed that his passport was taken away from him. I'm just saying, all of a sudden now, you have this story and Joe is out here declaring his innocence. I'm just curious because you had an entire month, over a month, we're in May now, end of May, and here you are declaring innocence right away. You have something to say now. Well, you have already told us that, via your lawyer, that you'll be making a statement in the near future. It just gives me allegedly guilty vibes. You see, when somebody is innocent, you don't say anything. You just come out and drop it like a bomb. Boom! You have your statement and you can answer every question. You didn't do any of that. Like I had said, the video is also not fake. No. Trent Out Loud, go to him, follow him, Fumi Nation, said that it's actually a real video of a woman who stole money from the guy, and that was why he was chasing her, allegedly. Trent, good to see that you are back, because you had disappeared for a week and the Outlanders had come over to Fumi Nation and said, where's our boy? And I said, I don't know. I wanted Fumi Nation to know that I don't know Trent personally. I only know of Trent's work, and I only knew of Trent because we are all following the story of Ashlee Jenae. And so we support each other because we are supporting the one cause. We're only looking out for Ashlee. And he had done such a phenomenal job because he was the only one that went for the open funeral service where he was embraced by the ushers, and he had a first-hand understanding of what the family might be doing in regards to getting more answers about what happened to Ashlee. Because of the overpouring demand for me to do this video, of which I am not going to show here for a bunch of reasons, but one of them is, and I want you guys to bear in mind while we are still curious, always be mindful of her mom and dad. Be mindful of her family and her friends. You see, we don't know Ashlee personally, but we're here to fight for justice for her. But they know her. She was a huge part of their lives. And this video can be distressing for them. So before you share it, think of that. If this was my sister, if this was my daughter, would I want to see something like this? Have them in your prayers, just as we have Shanquella Robinson. I have also seen in the comments, yes, they are both named Robinson. Yes, in the prime of their lives. Yes, they did not pass away in their homeland, the United States. They passed away with no family members around to fight for them. And so that's why these stories are emotional. They're emotional for me because easily could have been my daughters. And you never know how to react when you lose somebody so dear. So that was why I didn't want to do it. And then I said, okay, you know what? I'll do it and I won't show the video. Because of her mom. Because of her dad. We have to constantly think of them. They are the ones that knew her. It's the greatest loss for them. We get on with our lives. As you very well know, if there's any update, I will bring it to light. But I get on with my life. They don't get the chance to get on with their life because their lives have been destroyed. So I just want us to be mindful of that, okay? And don't share the video. Don't share the video because now people look at it and think it's Ashlee and Joe. I'm not thinking of Joe. I'm thinking of Ashlee. And I want to keep her humanized. And I want to keep her dignity. And I want to keep all of this intact until we get more information. If I'm not here every day, that does not mean I am not still on top of it and I'm not still looking out. Yes, I am. But when I have something concrete, not clickbait, I will come out and I will let you guys know. Okay, my loves? It's a long road. We'll hear what Joe has to say. And then I have something, but I can't say anything. That's all I can say. I think I have something. And I will let you guys know. It's very chaotic behind the scenes. You reach out to people, they don't reach out to you back in time. They do reach out to you and you have to go through these, avenues. You have to protect yourself too, So let's just say that we are just trying a couple of things. And if I get anything, I'll let you know. And for all of those that are saying, Fumi, be careful, I am being very, very, very careful. And I have my team with me. So we triple check, we quadruple check. And if we feel some kind of way, we let it go. Okay? We let it go because we're protecting ourselves and we don't want any kind of danger for anybody. All right, my darlings, don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you. I'll see you sooner than later. Mwah. All of my love.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking